evening, friends. Great to see everybody. I hope you've enjoyed some of the incredible food that's out. Do I need this? No. No, I really don't. I think I really don't. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Kingston Uptown Business Association, known as KUBA, the Snowflake Festival Annual Celebration. I'm Jane Gary, the current president of KUBA. And I would like to start by thanking the LGBTQ Center for their gracious hosting of this evening's event. Your generosity is much appreciated and very thoughtful, and we are so happy that you were here. Can we have the new director come up and say, there it is, that's a beautiful sweater.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. I'm Jeff Frindler, and I'm the new executive director here at the center. We're happy to host KUBA here, and as the new ED, as I was talking to Barbara, I'm looking very much forward to becoming more involved with KUBA and the whole uptown area. And congratulations to you, sir. Well deserved. I've been hearing wonderful things about you this evening. So welcome, everyone. Become more involved in the center. If you have any questions about the work that we do, please do not hesitate to see me this evening. Enjoy your night.
Thank you. I'd like to also thank Nina Postjapak from the county. Nina, thank you for being here this evening. Paul, representing Chris Gibson's office. Paul is here.
George.
Okay. Oh, well, you're Paul now. Okay. George is here from Chris Gibson's office. Thank you for representing. Mayor Steve Noble is with us this evening, and it's lovely to see you again. I feel like we're dating. I see you literally more than
Don't tell my wife.
But I can't see you all the time. More than I see my husband, that's for sure. He's a busy guy. I have to ask for a great round of applause to John Perry and his extensive team of volunteers who have made this evening happen year after year. Thanks to each and every one of you. Like snowflakes, no two identical, but all wonderful and unique. So thank you all very much. This year's Lights of Uptown, because plural for R2, we're celebrating two bright lights. So bright, in fact, that I consider them supernova bright lights of Uptown. Ed and Bill Ford, I'm sorry that your brother is taken ill and was not able to be with us this evening, but he is here in spirit with us, that's for sure. I spoke to him earlier in the day, and he's really disappointed. He said that food looked so good. That he was, darn sure you're going to bring home a doggy bag for him. Some towns have Pontiacs or Eldorados, but we have two Fords, royalty in our town of Kings. We're honored at Ed and Bill Ford with the Snowflake Festival Annual Light of Uptown Award, voted on by the KUBA Board of Directors excuse me, at our September meeting. Our criteria for nomination include persons who have made significant contribution to our town, community. Both of these gentlemen have made certainly a lifetime of contribution to our beautiful town, and we are most appreciative. The Ford brothers were born a few years ago in Ulster County and moved to Kingston as young gents. Their contribution to our city of Kings is immeasurable. However, I attempt to highlight some of their contributions that affect all of our lives in wonderful ways. Ed Ford has done so much for Kingston, we'd be here all night if I were to enumerate all of his accomplishments. To mention a few, he was appointed city historian in 1984, founding member of Ulster County Historical Society, the Firemen's Museum, chairman of the Old Dutch Church, Heritage Museum, responsible for the efforts to refurbish the church, also served on Kingston Heritage Commission, Kingston Landmark Preservation, and Commission and Friends of Historic Kingston, as well as the restoration of our City Hall that he is still focused on finishing the project of getting the remaining lunettes refurbished in City Hall. Talk about a guy with a lot of goals. Ed's baby brother, Bill, who's not with us this evening due to illness, has been a delightful member and great supporter of Cuba, and to me personally, he keeps me laughing. He was responsible for our ability to keep things going before our big membership drive, incredibly generous in spirit, and you know, just amazing to have on our team. Excuse me. Bill was responsible for the development of the Kingston High School anniversary calendar, celebrating the school's 100th anniversary, as well as sponsoring a generous scholarship fund for graduating seniors. His love of historic railroad is well documented, and despite what side any individual may be on, Bill's love and commitment to all things great about this city are always his main concern and focus. We stand in appreciation of your love for our city, your dedication to the preservation of our historic architecture, our heritage, and the impact you have made for the quality of our lives for a very long time to come. We love you. We appreciate you both very much. We stand in awe of your contributions. And we all say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Would you like to come up?
It's a pleasure to be here this evening, and Mr. Ford, it's absolutely an honor to be here with you this evening. First of all, I'd like to thank our mayor, Steve Noble, for his presentation.
So on behalf of the City of Kingston, there is truly no one else that I believe has as much knowledge about the City of Kingston and as much passion for its history and the preservation of that history than Mr. Ed Ford. And so every day that I walk into this beautiful building at 420 Broadway, I think of Ed, because I think that if I wouldn't be able to be in that building if it wasn't for him and all of the preservationists that came together to make sure that that building was rejuvenated and turned back into the gem that it is today. And I truly don't think that our city government would be as effective today if we were still in our post-modern era 1970s building, which really, it's a really great thing. And for me personally, and I don't know if Mr. Ford remembers this, but I was in high school under the tutelage of T.R. Gallo, who was our mayor. And one of my very first student projects in high school was to actually learn about the lunettes that at that time were being stored in the crypt of the Old Dutch Church. And you took us down into the crypt and we looked at them, and it was our student project to actually research those lunettes that you have worked so hard to preserve. And every time I go up into the Common Council chambers, you know, I'm reminded of that. And I'm reminded of all of the work that you do each and every day. And may I add, still continues to do each and every day. Because not only does he still actively serve on many of our boards and commissions and is still our city historian, I still receive on almost a daily basis letters from his brother reminding me the right way to think about many different topics, everything from the Anchorage proposals to the Catskill Mountain Railroad. And so for that, I hope that you will also send my congratulations to your brother. And I just want, we have just some certificates for both of you, and so I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. What's that?
I want to thank everybody.
We're going to do a couple more. We're not done yet. We have a lot more ahead of you.
All right.
Okay. Next, I'd like to call up our County Executive, Michael Hine, to say a few words.
How's everybody doing? Excellent. It's kind of exciting, isn't it? First and foremost, when you go to recognize people like this, it's important that you really understand what you're doing. You're talking about iconic people to a community. People who in many ways have become an institution. And in many ways also, we take them for granted, and we never should, because they're special and spectacular people. They reach back and they touch history, and they remind us what that means. We're blessed to have people like that in our community. I feel privileged to be able to know you, and honored to really be able to be here tonight. That said, it's really cold outside, so I'm glad. I think it's important also that you know that you have incredible stewards behind you as well. People who in many ways are standing on your shoulders. People like Nina Postupak and so many others who have really embraced the history of our community, understand what this means, and to each and every one of you for being here tonight, I say thank you, because what you're really doing is saying thank you for a lifetime achievements, and that's pretty special. So thank you to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for coming in out of the cold, and thank you for really a lifetime of dedication to this community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would never, ever think of another town or city that I would prefer to be in. It's just been wonderful, continuing to be wonderful. I'm aiming for 100. I only got to go a year and a half. And then I'll start another 100. But thank you everybody, this is wonderful and I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. And who's this fine guy?
He said, come here.
Hi.
Will you pick?
How are you?
Thank you, too.
Now, which, are you from, like, Rhinebeck?
We're from Germantown.
Germantown. Each year that you guys come over here.
I think with 3 years we've been here. Florida has Just be careful with the balloons in front of the horses. They don't like them.
Hey guys.
All right.
How are ya?
Yeah.